Hello, children. I hope that all of you are keeping well. We were discussing classification of animals, and in the previous class, we have done a quick revision. So, we discussed till Annelida, and today we will start with Arthropoda. This is one of the most interesting groups that we are going to study today. Now, Arthropoda is the largest group of invertebrates. Children, there are more than 90,000 kinds of arthropods that we have discovered till now. Arthropods have segmented body, means the body has many segments. This we have already studied in annelids also. So here in arthropods also the body has segments. Now in some, body is divided into three parts, three distinct regions: head, thorax and abdomen. While in others, the head and thorax part is fused. So the body is divided into two parts, that is, one part is the head plus thorax and the second part is abdomen. Examples are also written. Cockroaches and grasshoppers, they have their body is divided into three distinct regions, and prawns and crabs, their bodies, they are divided into two regions. Most arthropods, they have a tough outer covering, called exoskeleton. Now exoskeleton is, we can say that it is a protective covering. See children, arthropods, they are very small in size, so they need protection from predators, from unfavorable conditions, like if they go to an area which is completely waterlogged, a lot of water is there everywhere, so it needs a covering. Alright, so they have a tough protective exoskeleton, and this exoskeleton provides it protection. Now each body segment bears jointed legs. This you all know, you've seen so many insects, and you all have observed that they have jointed legs. Body cavity is filled with blood. What is body cavity, children? Body cavity means the space inside the animal body. So inside the animal body, all the internal organs will be present, plus there will be an inner lining of cells and some fluid will be present, correct? So here also the body cavity, it is filled with blood. It has a complete digestive system. The digestive canal is complete. It has a mouth and anus. They lie at opposite ends of the body. Now see this diagram, children. Here you see one grasshopper, and the body is divided into three distinct regions, as I told you: head, thorax and abdomen. The segments are clearly visible. In the next diagram you can see the exoskeleton. Now there are four classes of arthropods. I told you that it is one of the largest group of invertebrates. So here we find a lot of diversity. On the basis of their characters, they are further divided into four classes. The first class is Crustacea. Now the arthropods that are considered as crustaceans, most of them, they are aquatic. Alright, they are all aquatic, they live in water, and most of them are marine, some of them they live in fresh water. So it is obvious that they will respire by gills. Plus one more important point that you can see, head and thorax are fused. Examples: prawn, crab, then shrimp, lobsters, they are all examples of crustaceans. Second class is Myriapoda. body is divided into many segments. So more or less they look like annelids, right? The only difference is that they have many legs. Children, myriapoda. Myriads means many legs. So the body looks like a worm, but it has many legs. And respiration is by trachea. Now that means they have, trachea means they have many air tubes, and those tubes, they open externally through some pores, small openings, pores. They are called spiracles. Alright, you just have to remember that trachea means there are some air tubes that are present in their body through which exchange of gases takes place. That's all. You just have to remember that trachea means small air tubes through which exchange of gases take place. And they have many legs. So these 2 points, respiration by trachea and body divided into many segments, these 2 points you have to remember while studying about myriapoda. 2 common examples, centipede and millipede. Insecta. This is the largest group of arthropod. The body is divided into 3 distinct regions: head, thorax and abdomen. Head has a pair of antennae and mouth part. Thorax with 3 pair of legs. That means an adult insect will have how many legs? 6. Alright, and 2 pairs of wings. Respiration again by trachea. Butterfly, housefly, they are all insects. So they are examples of class Insecta. The 4th class is Arachnida. Here head and thorax are fused and they have 4 pair of legs. So they are, an adult arachnid will have how many legs? 8. So children, class Insecta. Adult insect will have how many legs? 6. And Arachnida, an adult arachnid will have how many legs? 8. Wings are absent and they also respire by trachea. So scorpions, then spider, mites, they all come under Arachnida. Alright. Now children, you have a very good knowledge of arthropoda, that is animals with jointed legs. Now I want you all to answer one question of mine, and you will be answering it. You will write down the answer in the comment section. You have to name a famous cartoon series. You all, I am sure that many of you are very big fans of cartoons. So if you can just think and tell me name of a famous cartoon series in which an arthropod has played a lead role, the main role. Now just by naming the character, your task is not over. Since you are a biology student now, you all are in class 6, you are studying biology now. So you have to tell me that out of these 4 classes, that is Crustacea, Myriapoda, Insecta, Arachnida, that particular character belongs to which class? That also you have to tell me. So you will think and find out whether you have seen any such cartoon series or some movie. If you remember, you just tell me the name of that character and it belongs to which class of arthropoda. Alright, I'm expecting answers. I'm waiting for your answers. Now you know what you have to do. You have to revise till arthropoda, and we will study about mollusks and echinoderms in the next class. Thank you children.